Hello there, Golf Freak here, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Pokemon Black. As you can see, it's now nighttime because I trained up my Pokemon, and we're up in the daycare area above where the twins were in the last video, and we're battling the trainers around here. And as you see, my P-Dove that I caught is now level 11, and now knows Quick Attack, which is also nice. And its special ability just came into play there, because Leer had no effect. And that gives me a turn advantage without any loss. Any repercussions. Anyway, he has a Munna, which is a psychic type, so I send out my Lillipup because it knows Bite, and I don't believe I have my Patrat in my party anymore. And it uses Bite, and it's still alive. It's really impressive because my Lillipup has a really strong attack, and because it was super effective, Munna has to have a relatively strong defense. So I'm kind of impressed with the stats of the Munna, especially for a psychic type. And I changed up my Pokemon because we're going to battle these little kids. Yes, we're going to battle these little kids and take their money. That's right. And he sends out a Panpour, so I send out my Blitzel, who's also level 11 now. And now no Shockwave. And it doesn't knock him out, which is a bummer. You gotta knock out Pokemon one hit, Blitzel, because you have such a weak defense. And then here we have another little girl we're going to bully. And she has a Pants here, so I send out my Oshbolt. And Water Gun to the face. But it doesn't do anything, and my Oshbolt gets paralyzed. Oh my goodness. That's really, really unfortunate. So I believe I give it a paralyzed heal and just heal it up real quick. Or I could just leave it alone, actually. And because I don't think I'm going to use it until after this battle anyway. So she has a Pansage, so I send out my Pansear. And it's going to be a 3-hit KO. And the Pansage only knows Scratch on top of Vine Whip, probably. And it gets a crit, so we knock him out in 2 turns. And my Pansear gets leveled up to level 12. Alright, and go down the slide for fun. We talk to this person. Okay, nothing. And we're just running back. Super fast mode! Super fast mode! Yes! Oh my goodness. Really, really fast. Whee! So I come here and save real quick. And then back to super fast mode. Not super fast mode. And then back to normal speed. Okay, and then I accidentally pressed B. Yeah, but I mispressed buttons. What can I say? And then here we have Team Plasma in the Wellspring Cave. So here I'm just standing around for no real reason. I was just thinking real quick, like, what should I do? I think my thing's set, but whatever. And here we go into a battle with Team Plasma. And then here we go, speeding this battle up. And they send out a Patrat, and I have my Blitzel. So I go, yeah, okay. So it has it uses Bite, so I use Shockwave, and I go, okay, it's not going to knock him out next turn, so I don't want to do too much damage to him. So I just use Tail Whip to weaken his defense, which is kind of pointless because Shockwave doesn't actually do anything to the defense. But it's just so that he doesn't get any more damage than he already got, because if I had attacked him, he would have gotten, he would have knocked me out easily there. But anyway. And then they have another group, and we are going to get into a double battle. So my very first team double battle. And they both have Patrats. So here I have my Blitzel use Quick Attack, which does very little, and we both get them off. And then they use Bite, and my Blitzel gets owned. Which is going to be a recurring theme, I have a feeling. So I send out my P-Dove, because I want to get him leveled up. Because both my Lillipup and my Oshawott are level 12 or level 14. So we gotta knock these guys out. And here I get a double bite off from them, and I'm only down to 9 HP, so I'm going, okay, I gotta kind of win these guys. And I was hoping that Snivy would knock out that guy, which is really nice. And I figured, okay, my P-Dub's leveled up, so I should survive that, which I do. And I use a quick attack and knock him out. And we get some money out of them and get the Pokeball back. And then, yeah, we're talking about stealing Pokemon, yada yada yada. Yeah, trainers make Pokemon suffer. You were just kicking a Pokemon in the last episode. My goodness. And then, yeah, we're talking. And here I am to going to look, get that item down there and see what kind of Pokemon we have in the cave. And through no magic of editing, because this just happened, we have a Woobat. A Woobat. Yeah, stupid names. And, I mean, look at that. It's a bat. I mean, what are those little balls called, actually? I don't remember. But anyway. We got a Woobat. God, it's kind of an oxymoron, isn't it? Because I don't think bats are, like, kind of in any way, you know. Let me put it this way. If you gave a girl a bat, I think she'd freak. But anyway, here we go. I'm just kind of burning this guy up, trying to get him low HP so I can catch him. And going, selecting the Pokeball and throwing it. Let's see if we can save myself some money and only catch it in one go. And we do. So, yep, there we go. So we now have the bat. At least it's not a Zubat, though. I'm tired of seeing Zubats. And then, here we go, and have a battle with this thing. A Rognarola. A Rognarola. Yep. Looks like a rotten acorn. I'm just saying. And here we go, and that lick does absolutely nothing, but it does paralyze him, which will greatly help me. And it will allow me to more easily catch it. And here I'm going, okay, it's a rock type, I think. So it's going to have a really strong defense, but maybe not a strong special defense. So it won't take me as long if I use Munna to use its psychic attacks against him. And my Munna is now also at level 11. And he knows Psybeam now, so I use that. And, ooh, down to the red. And look at this, he takes these headbutts pretty well. I mean, for a Psychic-type Pokemon, generally, they do not have a strong defense. So, I'm really, really surprised with how much defense it actually has. And caught. Alright. So, in about 3 minutes time, we have 2 more entries in the Pokédex. That's quite nice. It's the Mantle Pokemon. I don't know why it's called the Mantle Pokemon. It makes very little sense. And here, I'm not sure. I think I was switching my Pokemon around so that I have a stronger one up front. So if I ran into any more, I can just run away. And here I get Thief, which is an awesome move, especially against wild Pokemon, because if you want the items that wild Pokemon are holding, you can just use that. And here I see a trainer. I'm going, you know what, my Pokemon are weak from those last battles, so I gotta go over here and probably heal up. And here we have the little girl who got her Pokemon back. So what does she give us? She gives us a thank you present. Oh, thank you very much. And what do we get? We get Heal Balls. Oh, whoop-de-doo. Heal Balls have the same capture rate as a Pokeball. They just heal your Pokemon after you capture it, which is not terrible. I mean, if you want to use that Pokemon immediately after you capture it, then you can do that. But other than that, it's kind of pointless. And here, we're just going to edit this. I went back to the Pokemon Center and healed up. And we're back down over here. Get some wild battles. And there's a ground shaking spot right there. I'm going, oh boy, I'm finally getting my first ground shaking spot. And here we have Odino. I have no idea how to say that. My goodness. Anyway, I'm just going to do my best to try to capture it. And like it's doing, it has a really strong defense. It's kind of a bulky Pokemon because you know my Pidov's not weak. But my goodness, it just does like absolutely nothing. And then on top of that, it has an Orhanberry, which is a real bummer. So it's going to take even longer to catch this thing. And I'm definitely not going to use it in my party. I'm just going to go ahead and catch it up. And maybe, you know, you never know, I might use it. You know, train it up and use it maybe in a random wireless battle or something. But other than that, I'm not going to use it. And here you finally attacks and uses Double Slap, which it hits 4 times. So it was a double slap. Annoying. And here I go for the Pokeball. And catch it. Alright, so we got another one. And it's the hearing Pokemon. Okay. Alright, so now I'm gonna go get this item and talk to that, or battle that trainer. And sends out a Patrat level 9. So she has 3 Pokemon, which was why they're all relatively weak. So I just go ahead and I healed up my Pidove, which is why it's now at full. It was at full health, and a 2-hit quick attack, which is very, very nice. And she sends out Lillipup, so I'm going, okay, let's send out my Lillipup. Sure, why not, right? You know, I use Bite, he used Tackle. I'm what? What is that? A 6-hit KO, and he is a 2. No chance. And she sent out Pidove, so I sent out my Blitzel. And Shockwave. Bang. And 1-hit KO. Very, very nice. That's what you need to do from now on, Blitzel, otherwise you're going to get owned so badly. And she gives us on a Ranberry. In this game, unlike past games, you cannot get Ranberries. But anyway, we are nearing the end of this video, so I'm going to cut the video off here. Thank you very much for watching, and God bless.